Okay, when you're ready, let's go. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please. Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. Surfer Girl, Hauger and George Russell. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. So it's all about speed in today's sprint. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Surfer Girl lines up on pole position, and Dennis Hauger completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Russell, Gasly, Sainz, Liam Lawson, Theo Pourchaire, Albon, Stroll, Verstappen, Drugovic, Norris, Oscar Piastri, Leclerc, Bottas, Zhou, Ocon, Magnussen, Tsunoda, Doohan, Sargent and Nick de Vries. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. Formation lap gets underway ahead of today's sprint. It's going to be interesting to see who gets pole position. We're almost ready to start the sprint as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
There was the option customers about the
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Gap to your teammate behind is 6.7 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 15th. We've got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. ...23 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. We think we might see some rain, ETA about 15 minutes. Okay, as things stand, we'll be third in the championship. Lawson behind, less than a second separates you. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. Time last lap was a 1 minute 06.7. Okay, careful with the overtakes, that was a bit risky, we could have received a penalty. There are 20 laps of fuel left. Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.8 seconds. Okay, clear. Hauger behind. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. Your last lap time was a 1:07.9. gap to your teammate behind is 8.2 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs, and the time last lap was a 1 minute 08.1. They're currently 6th. Okay, so the gap is 2.7 seconds. Time last lap was a 1:08.3. Tyre condition still looking good. The track is clear, green flag. Here's some information on Russell for you. Okay, it looks like the problem's terminal. They're retiring the car. That's Albon behind you. Okay, gap to the car behind. 1.5 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 9 laps old. Your last lap time was a 1 minute 08.3. Okay, information on Verstappen. They've got some kind of mechanical problem. As things stand, we'll be second in the championship. Verstappen's ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 1.4 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 9 laps old. They seem to have an issue. And the time last lap was a 1:07.2. Okay, mate, this is not good. You're losing 3 seconds a lap. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful. Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Okay, careful with the overtakes. That was a bit risky. We could have received a penalty. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Looks like rain is inbound and we're expecting it in around 5 minutes. 5 minutes until the rain. Valtteri's in the pits. They're in 9th place. The difference is 11.0 seconds. Time last lap was a 1 minute 20.8. Top job, mate, top job, yes! I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but man, you pulled through. Thank you, well done.
So let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. With the sprint wrapped up, we now have our grid line-up for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race. Welcome from the beautiful Styrian Mountains for another chapter in the story of the Austrian Grand Prix. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Dennis Hauger completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Surfer Girl, Albon, Drugovich, Gasly, Leclerc, Sainz, Théo Pourchaire, Stroll, Norris, Bottas, Magnussen, Liam Lawson, Doohan, De Vries, Oscar Piastri, Sargent, Joe, Ocon, Tsunoda, and George Russell ends our grid lineup. And now it's time to head down to the track. Anthony Davidson, thanks for joining me once again for the Grand Prix. Let's talk about Surfer Girl. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
They've been avoiding mistakes and have had solid pace, so it's been a good season so far, but whether they can keep that up long term remains to be seen.
Lap gets underway and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out. As the cars come back towards the grid to line up for the start of the race, each driver will be wanting to get the best start they possibly can, and they'll be hoping to finish today's race on the podium, or failing that, within the points.
Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment. Just be careful. Right, there's a big incident in front of you. Red flag, red flag. We'll update you in the pits. Everyone's okay? Okay, we've done all right so far, but this is a chance to take a breath. We've got another half, and there's still a big opportunity there. Okay, we'll be getting underway in just a moment. Stand by. Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain. Green flag. We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon. No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving. The underbody's taken a little damage. Just watch out for it. No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving. Okay, be mindful of the conditions. The track's getting wetter. Recommend you stay out for now though. We'll be much slower if we move on to inters this early. We've got more than 50 laps of fuel remaining. Gap to your teammate behind is 5.6 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 12th. Time last lap was a 1 minute 17.6. They're 8th. The difference is 3.4 seconds. And the time last lap was a 1:15.4. Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment. Just be careful. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. Gasly's behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 1.4 seconds. They're on fresh softs. We think they've got one more stop. Your last lap time was a 1 minute 08.2. Albon behind, and the gap behind us is 1.5 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Time last lap was a 1:08.3. Green flag. Okay, I think we're still on the right tyres for the time being. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Okay, there are 49 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. The track is clear, green flag. Hauger's behind you. We're leading the car behind by 1.0 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. And the time last lap was a 1 minute 18.3. Okay, focus. We need to stay on form. Okay, you're within 1 second of the car ahead. Get ready to use DRS for the overtake. Verstappen's ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car ahead is 6.7 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 9 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Your last lap time was a 1:09.3. We're falling back by around 1.2 seconds a lap. Come on. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. And we're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment. Okay, so we're teammate by 9.6 seconds. So this rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Gap to your teammate behind is 9.9 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. They're in 9th place. Time last lap was a 1 minute 11.0. Situation's an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got for now. Yellow flag. Okay, clear. Hauger ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 0.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 9 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. And the time last lap was a 1:11.8. Okay, you're dropping back by around 0.2 each lap. They're currently 6th. Okay, so the gap is 1.0 seconds. Your last lap time was a 1 minute 10.5. As things stand, we'll be 2nd in the championship. Okay, track conditions aren't improving. It's your choice as to whether you want to fit full wets next time you come in. Okay, so this light rain is going to be with us for a while now. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. Okay, gap ahead is 2.5 seconds. Currently, the fastest lap is a 1:07.7. We don't currently have the data for that request. Okay, that last lap was a 1:12.4. Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon. I know these conditions are tough, but bear with it. I don't think the track's ready for intermediates yet. Is in for his stop. Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, even though we're seeing cars start to struggle in these conditions, if we pit for inters now, we're going to be too slow and we'll burn them out. Make the best of it for the time being. Sorry, we can't provide you with that information right now. Okay, fitting intermediate tyres next. Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Use your overtake button for more power. We need to push. Okay, gap to the car behind. Car behind, 1.5 seconds. And gap to the car in front is 1.5 seconds. Car ahead's coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.0 seconds. Gap to your teammate behind is 9.8 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 13th place. Time last lap was a 1:11.0. Magnussen's ahead of you. Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 5.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 18 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. And the time last lap was a 1:13.8. Still not a perfect situation, but I don't think we've got cause to move on to a different tyre yet. Seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now. Okay, I think it might just be about time to come and change these tyres. Right, we're no longer sure that these tyres are the right ones. It might be time to come in and change. So this rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. it's Verstappen ahead. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 18.7 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old. Your last lap time was a 1:11.9. Okay, so they're extending their advantage by 2 seconds a lap at the moment. Alright, we're getting very close to the crossover point now. Stay out if you have the pace, but as soon as you hit the limit, come in and we'll put the inters on. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Hauger behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. The car behind has minor front wing damage. Time last lap was a 1:13.3. Currently trailing our teammate by 2.7 seconds. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place. Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay. Okay, as things stand, we'll be third in the championship. Okay, I think it might just be about time to come and change these tyres. We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain. Okay, not sure whether dries or inters are faster. We're right on the crossover. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. Okay, gap to the car ahead is 2.1 seconds. Okay, car behind trailing us, 2.6 seconds. Piastri's ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 2.1 seconds. They're on old mediums, and the time last lap was a 1:15.0. They're in fourth, and the gap is 33.5 seconds. Your last lap time was a 1:15.4. Okay, good work. Great pass. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. So this rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future. We're not certain which is the best tyre right now, dries or inters. Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. Gap to your teammate ahead is 7.7 seconds. Caution, caution! Green flag. Final lap, push, push. They're in fourth, and so the difference is 21.5 seconds. Time last lap was a 1:16.8.
Stuff from Red Bull today. What a superb victory. Well, Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. But what set them apart from the rest?
But they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently, and it's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be so proud of the victory they've secured here. Let's have a look then at the driver's standings. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. Let's focus on the driver of the day, Anthony Davidson. Who do you pick?
Often my go-to would be a driver who's managed to pull off an especially impressive feat during the race. However, in this instance, I was more impressed by Max Verstappen's solid, clean driving throughout the event.
Let's move on to the constructors. And pulling further ahead in the standings, it's Red Bull. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend for them as they fight their way towards the top. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.